Are we finally ready to talk about Dax Shepard? Because I have been calling out this man since 2023 and I received unbelievable pushback. I'm going to link those videos in a playlist, but let me summarize what we knew even then. Dax Shepard decided he had a lot to say about Taylor Swift. Specifically, he didn't get why Taylor Swift gets to just sleep around and date whoever she wants when men like John Mayer are treated like they're predators. Listen to this.
I have zero judgment of her. I totally understand her.
Yeah.
I think it's weird that if a guy does it, he's a predator. If she does it, it's endearing.
But who's saying who's a predator? John Mayer?
A lot of people. Yeah, I think if a male does that in public right now, they're in trouble. Our boy that we had on from fucking Succession, he's getting blasted because he fucks a lot of people. I mean, truly, that's like he can't go fuck a bunch of people. You think right now in our current culture, a guy can fuck a ton of women and be out loud about it and not be looked at poorly?
No, I think if you are being disrespectful to women, if you're just like having sex, hey, leave, and then the next day you have sex with another person, hey, leave, and you're having yes, I do think that is looked down upon now, and it wasn't always.
No. I like that Taylor does what she's doing. All I'm saying is I don't know why we're saying that other people can't fuck it. Like I don't understand the movement.
But she's in relationships.
Yeah, so that's what she wants to do. She wants to date the popular guy for a spell. That's how she's getting her validation.
Yeah.
So I'm not judging how she gets her validation. Someone else is getting validation, but just by having sex.
But her validation isn't at the cost of a person. I'm just gonna have sex with you and not talk to you ever again.
I would argue Jake Gyllenhaal probably feels differently. I think probably feels like
They
he's
were in a
paid an enormous
relationship.
price for being in a relationship with her. And I would imagine John Mayer feels like he paid an enormous price for being in a
Well,
relationship.
she
So I think
paid a
that
price
there's
too
real.
for being in a relationship.
Well, no, hold on though. You just said, what about if the girl wanted a relationship and the guy just wanted to have sex? Is he a pig? She pays a price for that. I'm saying these guys that have been with her have definitely paid a big price.
So much to unpack. I think that clip says a lot about Dax's mentality. First off, he says Taylor Swift dating a lot of men, which at the time she'd had, many pretty long-term relationships. He equates that to men sleeping around, that's the same thing. Is it? Why is it a moral issue for men? Yeah, Dax, historically men have really gotten heat for sleeping around. Meanwhile, women get no repercussions. But shit gets really nefarious when he mentions Nicholas Braun. This is Nicholas. You may know him from Succession. And, Dax is saying he's getting in trouble for just like effing around and sleeping with people. No, Dax. He's getting in trouble because he allegedly likes underage girls. He was sleeping with underage girls, allegedly. But why would Dax want to say that men sleeping with younger women or age gaps at the very least isn't bad? Uh-oh, Dax. In the same podcast, he talks about when he dated Ashley Olsen. She was 19 and he was in his 30s. But he points out that she was much more worldly than him and even more mature. It's like she was older. He talks about Mae Whitman, how he met her when she was in her 20s, but she really seemed like she was in her late 30s. Again, he keeps pushing this idea that younger women are actually much older than they seem. But then we're getting really gross at the end. Monica, his co host, rightfully so, is saying, I think the issue is how these men were treating her. She paid a price. And he says, I think Jake Gyllenhaal would say he paid a price. Didn't John Mayer pay a price? The false equivalency he makes here is very telling to me. Basically saying that they both paid a price, that Taylor, who was mistreated by John Mayer, who is known to mistreat women, she paid a price, but he also did, because the actual harm done to a woman is the same price to pay as the man who is simply being called out for doing said harm. Here's a fun fact. If he didn't want to pay the price, Dax, maybe he shouldn't have treated her so poorly. But why are we defending all of these men with horrible accusations? Why are we defending age gaps, saying young women are actually much older than they seem? Why are we making men the persecuted and injured party? Stay tuned for part 2, and please do watch my other videos.